Good morning.
Or spend £620 plus VAT for a new one.
He's had the whole engine out, it looked like a bloody Meccano set.
Didn't you just clean the floor?
Yeah, lovely, it's golden.
Someone's been there before.
I'd say is it in gear, but in gear is like stirring soup, so.
Tugboat's chewing up pieces of my fence. Oh, I looked at that reg and I saw the 66 and I thought it was not awake enough this morning, apparently.
Morning. Wow, not quiet for a Monday, which is probably not necessarily a bad thing. We sold 2 on Saturday. I'm just doing a write-up about a Mazda 3, which is just a normal family, similar to a Ford Focus type car, but instead of having a little 1 litre eco engine with a turbocharger, 3 cylinders, they have 4 cylinder engines, 2 litre, no turbocharger, that rev a lot slower. So it's still very fuel efficient, but they're a lot more reliable. So yeah, I think they're great, and I think it's a great car as well. So.
What? I got confused then. Hello.
Hello, good morning. I'm sat on this side of the desk because I'm doing merchandise. This lovely person has bought shifting metal snapback, a cap, but that's what the kids call it, a snapback now. So I put it in this box so it doesn't get bent or whatever. We've run out of shifting metal beanies. 15 orders this morning. Thank you very much. If you're... when will this come out? When will this come out? This will come out...
next Saturday.
I know that. But what date?
I don't know.
Well, they might still... if it's before the end of January, which we don't know. Got a little bit of a cold. Then you can still use the code SM20 and get 20% off on the merch store.
Oh, I've had it for months. Got it.
So you've had them for months?
I've ripped my rubber gloves. I'm devastated. Tried to pull them off and I lost a finger. I saved them for months and months and months. They're good gloves. Well, I was getting along somewhere.
Good afternoon.
It's afternoon, right?
Well, yeah, it's 12:30, so technically you'll be getting on some noodles soon, aren't you? I'm dying of man flu. Although I've just had some cold and flu medicine, so that might help. I don't like to complain.
Need some honey and onions.
Honey and onions.
Yeah.
Sounds horrendous. Thank you. What's been happening? Jason sold my Porsche wheels, the black ones, from my old 911. We've got a set of other ones we need to sell now. I've done all the merch today. The dog's under the table eating a bone again. I don't know really. I need to do one of my audits for the V12 vehicle finance for our stocking loan. So I've got to go out and it's quite cool. You've got to scan these little tags. There's some examples up there on the board. I've got to do it with my phone, but it's peeing down. It's not very nice out there, is it? So, problem is if I don't do it right now, I will forget. It's got to be done by 9 AM tomorrow. Otherwise, they send in like a SWAT team to just take every car and shoot me in the face for daring to not do it. It's not really. They're not that serious. I'm just very bad at admin. So, don't let me forget to do that. I'm looking forward to... I sold a Ford Focus on Thursday, when Jason wasn't here, I think. And the chap was going to come and get it Saturday, but he's not now. He's going to come today, apparently. Not sure what time, but he is bringing a very exciting car in part exchange. We're going to do a separate video on, hopefully. I've given him a part exchange price and haven't even seen it, and he tells me it sounds like it's going to blow up. So could be the best £200 I've ever spent. We will see later, hopefully. Good morning.
Very welcome. Thanks, mate. All the best.
I'm very full of cold.
Bye-bye.
We're going to go off and see Mike Brewer today. Give him the cough on him a little bit. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. If he sees this, he'll probably tell me to stay away. Let me know. Please must.
Good morning.
Where have you been this morning then?
MOT are on Western Wheel Refurb for. What do we take down?
We got off Nissan Qashqai, which is sold, to have all 4 wheels done, and a BMW 6 Series for all 4 wheels to be done. That hasn't sold, but might as well do 2 in 1.
Yep.
And we bought this back. Just need to get some centre caps for it. I shall order those now. I think he's got some new grills for this as well.
Have you got the other trade plates as well? I've got 3.
I've got 3, yeah. Yeah, because weird, it's got a chrome grille, but it's got a shadow pack.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Things.
But I think it's got a gloss black grille to go in it as well.
Basically, you wanted to speak to Joe. Tried to speak to Joe a few days ago regarding a motor. My name is who I spoke to, he wasn't interested despite not knowing what I wanted to say. Would it be possible to speak to Joe, please? Thank you.
Probably because he had something that we weren't interested in.
Yeah, I spoke to somebody about it, and they said, oh, we want to speak to Joe, we want to buy a car for 1,500 quid.
Oh, someone came in the other day.
And I was like,
we don't have anything like that. But it's because every single person that rings, like the guy this morning, was immediately, Joe, can I have Joe please? I'm like, he's not available. I'm pretty sure that might have been another one where I've taken down the details and said to him, well, we'll get back to you. Normally I would have written it down. We delivered a tool catalogue. It's a very dangerous thing to have. Tool catalogues are brilliant. I don't understand when people send messages like that. They're like, why not just put in your inquiry exactly what it is you're inquiring about, and then it's not a bunch of backwards and forwards emails.
I don't know, yeah, that's a tricky one because it's got little cracks on the bottom of the rear light. In fact, do you want to come and have a look? The Range Rover Velar. Yeah, so basically, obviously it had some paint, which we've done. It's a beautiful vehicle, it really is lovely. Possibly one of my favourite looking cars. A couple of the wheels need refurbishing, which is no big deal. Probably have to replace that headlight because the bottom's full of water. Four tyres coming through as well. We spent a few quid on it. I'll bring it forward to see what we need. Lovely inside. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, what I was thinking. See what I mean? Horrible, isn't it? Could take the badges off, get the local guy who does tinting and wrapping to tint this, and then put the badges back on and Bob's your uncle. Or spend £620 plus VAT for a new one from Land Rover. Or we could spend 550 on a second-hand one, but they're all, and you see this one's got bloody water in it, they're always full of water. They're not very good anyway. So yeah, that's a quandary. It's full of condensation, these ones are okay. We had to send off a paint, we've had the doors painted both sides.
Yeah.
Spent £1,000 on paint on it, just on little scuffs here and there. Lovely car, lovely colour as well, but it needs to be right. It's just chipped away. Whether they've caught it on something and it's just got worse ever since, I don't know. Yeah, it's not very nice. Yeah, don't know. And obviously if we do this bit, can see it under here anyway. Look, if you see through the top of the light, you can see it. So yeah, wrap may or may not be the answer. We'll have to see.
You reckon
The
it'll be
wheels
easy?
getting refurbished as well. Well, not all of them, hopefully. At least a couple on the other side. These ones don't seem quite so bad. Hopefully.
What do you reckon it'll be like an easy sell?
Oh god, yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, they're really popular. Let's put a price in that as well. And in that. Yeah, let's catch up. Obviously sold a lot last week. We need to get.
Underneath that horrible patina, it is actually a pretty clean car. Minus the pipes and stuff. Everything is brand spankers in there. I got to be a sensible man and actually run a car in for once, which I've never done. So I'll have to behave myself. How do you behave yourself in a Fiesta? I just think we end up with like idiots pulling up next to me. Going like, yeah, alright, bruv.
I'll do a video of the X6 for somebody who wants another walk round. Right, this is us on a cold, it's Thursday, Wednesday morning. Put the properly late to wake up.
Good morning. How are we?
Alright.
Good. Yeah, get back on the grind after being away at Warwick yesterday. Then in the workshop currently, bottom left of our screen here, Adrian is, well, first off, on the ramp that's up in the air, Stefan is reinstalling an engine into a Mazda 6 that we bought through Cars More, but as it turned out it had a head gasket gone, which was a pain in the butt. We had no real choice other than to fix it, because if we'd tried to trade it on again or whatever, because we paid quite good money, as we like to, with Cars Bought For More, pay quite a fair price for a car, so that the customer gets a good deal and we get a good deal. We didn't have any choice because we couldn't trade it on. There wouldn't be enough money in it. We'd priced it quite keenly. So luckily we've got the crew who can do it. So the head's been on. He's had the whole engine out. It looked like a bloody Meccano set. Head off. It's been away to the Hamlins in Bridgewater. They've skimmed the head. They've given us the correct thickness. Head gasket to go back on. Mark, who lives in Taunton, has been into Mazda Eden in Taunton, picked up some extra parts that they needed, some gaskets that went missing. So that's all going back in. So then we'll have a lovely Mazda 6 that's all tickety-boo, which is good because it's a really nice one. It's got a really nice specification. So that is that one. If you want to sell your car, preferably with its head gasket still intact, then head to carsportformore.com right now and we'll give you a price that's so good we can't afford to trade it on. Can't say fairer than that. Anyway, and then bottom left, Adrian's now working on a BMW 330D, which we took in part exchange against a BMW 335D X-Drive. We're going to be raffling that, so I think by the time you're watching this, the raffle will be live. So check the link in the description and you can get that. What we're currently doing, we're putting black kidney grills on, we're putting a front splitter, a rear splitter, boot spoiler, rear window spoiler, windscreen spoiler, I don't know, bits and pieces. And we've just had the wheels done, and yeah, then we're gonna go on film with it. So good stuff. Should be quite an exciting day. I got to try and remember what I'm doing. I've been out yesterday, just schmoozing with Mike Brewer, Clang. Sorry, that was me name dropping again. And eating sausage, bacon and egg sandwiches. It was a good sandwich, to be fair, wasn't it? It was good, yeah. I was only going to get sausage and bacon, and Mike was like, "What's that? Egg as well?" I was like, "Okay." Seeing as he was buying. Yeah. So that's that. I don't think Jason sold anything while I was away, but you know, if he wants to keep his job, he'll sell something today. You wait for me to say I'm joking. Anyway, that's it. Bugger off. You can come speak to me later.
looks like I was just having a wee.
We have got a set of Porsche alloy wheels that are going up as well soon. So we're going to make them nice and clean, nice and shiny, and get proper nice. And then sooner or later, if you keep checking your eBay, there might be a set of alloy Porsche wheels on there. Maybe. That's alright, acid's fine to do wheels. It's just everything else that's behind the wheels you don't want to get acid on. Should I rinse that first?
Or my hands.
Yeah, all your hands.
Or my face. Or my mouth.
Oh yeah, definitely not box.
Well, I didn't know where you want to pull it from. Oh, no, I was going to pull that up. I was going to bring that further up, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry. So you hook that around so I can just pull against it. Hold it. Theory is, if I wear Mike Brewer's hat, if anyone dies, we'll try and claim on their public liability insurance. Say we're working for Mike. Sorry, Mike, but you can afford it. Right, drive on, drives.
Good?
Yeah. Oh, hold up. It's going to snap before it actually comes out, so we might have to get the digger here. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't think I feel like this is gonna fall off. Huh?
You know a bit lower with it? You might put it in the middle?
Maybe.
You've got maybe a 900 Newton force.
Yeah. I've got 450 horsepower on the end of it. Alright, try from there, see if it's less likely to snap. Okay, keep going, it's just going to break off at the ground. That'll be fine. Hey! Victory!
Oh, nice, it snapped off right at the ground.
Yeah.
Happy days. Look at that, Hayden's already done the landscaping.
Send my invoice through the post. I realise you just covered up the spiky metal, the wooden bit though. Someone will, it'll eventually go down and that'll be one of my tyres. Don't worry, I've got some New Balance trainers. Sorted, very nice. Good job. We can drift around there now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Someone curved my wheel. Yeah. What's going to happen? It's done now. Yeah. God damn it. Get ready for the new sign. Nah, man. You're looking good.
You do realise that you don't have to be out here in absolute pissing down rain. When I asked you to do it, it wasn't raining. I'm not expecting you to stand outside in the hammering rain.
Well, it started off getting soaked from the side of the building, and then it started raining. And then it started raining on top, and now I'm already soaked, so I might as well carry on.
Excellent.
It's all right.
Just putting your new uniform to the absolute maximum test.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Drips don't get wet, they get bigger.
Didn't you just clean the floor with that?
I think they clean cars, the building.
Not a great deal, just advertising the Kia Sportage, which is lovely, by the way. It's the only car, I'll show you, I've seen in a very long time where all of these buttons are actually functional. So it's got every single feature it could possibly have. Heated and cooled front seats, heated steering wheel, heated rear seats. I'm just trying to find out if it's four-wheel drive or not, because I'm not sure. I mean, it's a Sportage 4, I think that's just a 1, 2, 3, 4 rather than four-wheel drive. So, we do a bit of Googling. Yes, the 2000, that's the GT Line S Auto. All-wheel drive is also available on other trim levels. That's helpful, isn't it? Let's try ISG. Pretty sure it'll be the 2 litres that have. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the 2 litres have four-wheel drive, the 1.7 doesn't. Which makes it more economical. It does have hill descent though. Anyway, surprisingly low for a. So I'm just advertising this. And yeah, that's it. Got to tell the chap over the road that we're not really keen on his Porsche. Just not something we'd be able to retail, put it that way. Yeah, that's it. Advertise the van that we just bought. And ring a doctor who's trying to sell us his Tiguan Allspace, which sounds a very impressive vehicle for 20 grand ish. We shall see. Apparently he's going to France and is to register it in France is going to cost him €9,000.
Right, podcast done with Scott Sibley and Chopped Garage and Bowen's Garage, Theo. I need a wee really bad because we sat there for like 2 hours just chewing the fat, and need to go and find out what's happening. We got a Boxster S in the workshop, what we did last night. I think it's out now. Someone wants to part exchange against our Porsche Macan, and I made an executive decision that it would probably be about 2.5 grand for that car. So I'm going to go and find out if we've sealed a deal or the customer's gone for it. They might not even be that interested, I don't know, but we'll find out now. Morning. How's it all going?
Quietly, but okay, acceptably.
You spoken to our Porsche man?
Yes. I dropped in probably worth about £2,000, but he didn't buy it. I started with, well, it's just not ready for us. It needs an awful lot of work to be retail ready. Nothing seriously major, but that means it's only worth £2,000 to us. Go for it. Which is, kind of to be expected.
Yeah, well I thought 2.5 because I think James Chopped Garage might have been interested, but he probably is not going to go for 2.5. If you go for
Oh, no, he's coming in anyway, so I can always drop the bait in front of him, see if he bites. The guy with the Golf R that wanted the 19, he didn't go for it either. He didn't really understand that I was saying, this is what your car's worth. We're giving you £1,000 more than what it's worth to settle your finance. We're not willing to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's worth loads more than that. Not
On
to us.
forecourt, yes, but not from you as a private seller.
Yeah. I said, had it been sort of you giving us money and asking for a higher value on the car, we might have been more interested, but not when we're giving you money.
So I'm 9 months old and he's already figured that out. Even you figured it out.
I've got a lead on the cash guy, it's just arrived, finance inquiry.
Is that part exchange one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And another lead on the C4, so I have to come and see it Saturday. Yeah. I've got to get you some. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I was mentioning. Oh, yeah. Whom you sent, who ordered a hoodie.
Right.
Received 2.
Oh.
I said, you'd probably say, thanks for letting us know. But yeah,
Lucky man.
yeah.
That's probably because it was ones that were sent direct from the printer,
Oh,
from Mark.
oh well. So we'll just say thanks for letting us know and
Enjoy.
your hoodies.
Right, going to chuck this all in here, chuck in some sat-nav details, bring a customer, and go from there. Right, double check the trailer, make sure that nothing's falling off of it. That's all good. Oh, I know what I did want to do. I'm forever thinking the lights have stopped working because they've got so covered in mud that I can't see them from the driver's seat. And the other day I pulled over like 3 times on my way home, thinking I'd lost the trailer lights, to find out they had just got dirty. Right, Weston-super-Mare. We have to go and pick up a Suzuki Swift Hybrid. I've seen one picture of it. The customer sent us 5 pictures, all of the same bit, which is the back of the car. So Jason's marked it down as having a small scuff on the rear arch, in brackets, very small. So we shall see about that when we get there. Oh, it's only got just shy of 11,000 miles on the clock, so it's a very low mileage one. Hi Peter, it's Dan calling from Cars Bought for More. How are you doing? Excellent. I'm just about to leave base. It's saying that I'm about half an hour away from you. It said that you'll be in from 1 o'clock onwards, so are we okay to head on over? Fab. In regards to finding you, are you fairly straightforward? Is the post... I don't really know road names that well. I'm fairly used to sort of trying to find places, but I was just wondering if you're... Yep. Fab. Okay then, buddy, not a problem. Well, I'll see you in half an hour. If I get lost, I'll give you a call back. All right? Thank you, mate. Cheers. Bye. Fab. So, there it is. Right. Let's go and see Peter. Fab. Thank you. So we got 2 keys. Jason tells me it's full service history.
Yeah, serviced on Monday.
Oh yeah, and it had only just been serviced.
Just been serviced. That's the damage I was telling him about.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, because that was the only other bit that he mentioned, that it had some damage on the rear. So that's fine. That's all right, and then we'll get that sorted at the same time. Yeah, fab. Okay, that's all right, and that's the only damage that you're.
That's the damage I'm aware of.
Okay. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm not a nasty man, but I've got to do my walk around and just make sure that. Don't worry, I'm not going to be horrible and start picking through. Right, you've got a little, just a classic, because we're in the countryside. You get the lovely hedge marks on the passenger side. Yeah. Most of that's going to polish off anyway. That'll be a job for Charlie. You got good tread all round. I see that it only did about 40 miles in between last year's MOT and this year's. Oh yeah, I did say, I wondered if half that mileage was probably the going there and back. Tyres are good, got good brakes. That's nice, excellent. Was it a full service by Suzuki or like a...
It was the big one.
Oh, it was the big one.
It was just under £400 one.
Blimmin' hell. Oh, they did a health check as well, did they? Now this is going to be a bit of falsity. Although the chap's told me it's been serviced, we still want to look at the oil. But of course, this is lovely level ground to be looking at oil on. No, it's fine, mate. I'm not... Yeah, lovely. It's golden. You can tell it's new. Not full of all the black stuff, so that's nice. We're truthful there. Everything all looks nice and neat and tidy. Still got the original battery as well. Are you replacing the car with anything, or is it just...
It's the car my wife drove. We'll use it as a town car really, but she can't drive now because she's got problems with her eyes, and it'll be a while before she's likely to get them sorted out, so no point in the car sitting here doing nothing.
What's going to be the alternative in the meantime?
I'll drive.
Your drive? You say? Your drive something, will you?
I'll drive. Yeah, I got a Merc.
Ah, nice. What Merc have you got?
I got C, whatever it is.
I see something.
220C.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Good car. Right, so locking wheel nut keys there. Obviously, because it's only just been for an MOT, all the seat belts are all plugged in, so we know they all work, which is good. Fantastic. Is it a spare wheel car or a tyre foam? Tyre foam. Fab. All still in its original places as well. That's good. Never been touched. That's all right. Right. Have you got a parcel shelf? Because it's not currently in here. It's in a garage or a shed somewhere. We will have to put a parcel shelf in it. That is not factory. That cannot be factory. Nope, that isn't factory. I just saw this and it's got USB plugs in the front of it. It just sits in the cup holder. Oh my God. Look how many USB things. What? I've never seen such a thing. Fancy, it's got a cup holder. It just sits in the rear cup holder. How bizarre. I don't know. There must be one must be an in for power, and the other one must be, and then do the rest. I can only imagine. So probably one of these is an input. So a lot of USB ports. Right, mileage wise, what are we on? 10,951. Fab. Starts nice, just as you expect with a car with only that kind of mileage on it. All the gadgets and gizmos. Fab. That's all exactly as I want to see it. Oh, it's got... Didn't realise it would have that on here. Fab. Perfect. Well, I am happy with the overall condition. And obviously you've let us know about that little bit of damage on the back anyway. Yeah. No, that's absolutely perfect. So I'm happy with that. It's the only thing is obviously the parcel shelf. Do you think you've actually got it, or?
It must be here somewhere. Yeah, I'll just have to dig it.
Yeah, because I will need to make a note of it because they're not the cheapest things in the world to replace. Okay. So let me. I can't imagine they'll do anything. If you said you can whiz it down to us at some point, or when we we go to Western Wales all the time.
Yeah, well, I can get it to you. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
But, where we put it?
It's in a safe space.
It's in one of the safe places around here. God knows which.
Yeah.
So I'll have to have a look round.
Chap's got slightly longer legs than me. I can't reach the pedals. Right. Let's squeeze out of here and try not to get run over by anything. It's a nice little car, this is. Up to our bump stop. There should be a little bump here somewhere. There we go. Right, we're on. Let's strap it down and then work out how we get out of here. What exciting things has happened?
What?
Have there any exciting things happened?
No.
No?
We're cleaning a smart car. Alright. It also tastes like plastic.
Oh, I definitely can't say what I was wanting to say now. I seem to have attracted a crowd of people for my Swift. Can't see anything. Right, plonk that there a second. Put the hazards on. Let's get the trailer out of the way.
Right, I've just come off of the Dealerway dealer pod with the lads from there, so I will link that down below because they have got a YouTube channel, so you may well go and check that out, because if you like our Dealer Chat podcast, it's very similar, except they're all far more successful than I am. Anyway, Jason has been messaging me to say, have we had some money, because I think we had a viewing on the Qashqai this morning before I went into the podcast, and I think it's ready to go, but we haven't had the money yet, so find out what's happening.
Don't know.
No, she's meant to be a bank transfer, or?
I've done it. I've done stuff and up here to just make sure the motors are right stuff, but I've got a picture of it. She did say sometimes she's with Halifax or Nationwide, she said. up to 2 hours.
No, nothing yet. Taking it today, then obviously.
Oh yeah, she's instead of in the car with her to pick up the Mazda that she's part exchanging. So
Yeah. What's the story of the Mazda?
500 quid,
Okay.
120,000 miles, 125,000 miles, sorry. 2009, got an MOT. So he's studied cars and they say it's perfect right to drive, but she's like, oh, I don't really want to drive it.
Why's that?
Don't know.
Oh.
Spent 700 quid getting
No, I
there.
wonder why she hadn't come in it if it was
Oh, she's in one of their cars.
there. The garage.
Yeah, little micro.
Yeah. Why is that a garage?
She wanted them to check it over, check the Mazda over to make sure. She wanted to take the cash guy for them to look over before she bought it. I went, no, that's not on it. That from her, just so I can see that it's actually done. Check the numbers and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll be alright. I'll keep an eye on it, obviously. Just let me know when it arrives. Otherwise, I'll be chasing up the road.
Do you know where Steph is?
Yeah, it's just picking up the Mazda 5 from me in Studley. It should be about 20 minutes.
Alright.
It's a bloody smart car. It's service, doing something with flavours. Engine management came on about following day. It's like, he reckons a timing chain might be out.
Well, something to do with that.
No, yeah. Luckily, Liz, she's sensible and she'll understand. I don't think we'll be buying the all space T-Gran,
Right.
20 grand. He's been offered like £1,000 odd more.
Fair enough.
But it's motorway and
I was doing a few last night, and motorway. Some of the motorway prices at the minute are just like, what?
yeah.
Like on a 25 grand car, and it's within £1,000 of Auto Trader retail value.
Funny enough, yeah, I was thinking because that all space, he was offered like 21 and the retail was 23
Yeah.
and a bit. So nobody's making £2 on a car like that, but it must be a VW dealer, I reckon, that are going to sell it for 25 maybe.
No, it'll sell for that at an auction, and then I'll sell it and be like, oh yeah, actually, it's 10 years
Yeah,
old.
knock them hard. Yeah.
Yeah, 500 quid off of that. And
Yeah. I mean that'd be. I said to the guy, obviously our offer's still valid for a week. Same as the Mercedes guy, that C250, he was offered. He was offered another 1,400 quid than what we offered on a 12 grand car. So. You got anything mechanical you want MG to look at? I'm scratching around a little bit.
They've done all PDIs and all that sort of.
As far as I'm pretty certain everything is bang up to date, and the ones that don't need a service is 3 years away. I've said no, it does need a service. I could go through the paperwork and just make sure there aren't any others, but I'm pretty certain there might be only one of those. But obviously that can be done. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully Stefan will get his Mazda bits today. That little bolt was waiting for him, that'll be finished. And meanwhile, I'll see if I can fix the sun visor. I just bought a car this week, that's the main thing, I suppose.
Sold one.
Yeah. Stefan said, why don't we just buy all of them? Why are we selling this rubbish and that rubbish? If
Or
only.
what? Cash guy?
Cash, yeah, like a full corporate
Yeah, the
like
thing is,
cash
we'll
guys.
get cash guys sometimes, they just sit there.
Yeah.
It's just no rhyme or reason, is there? You hit
60
saturation point, don't you?
Yeah, there aren't that many 60,000 mile well-maintained cash guys out there you can buy for under 5 grand and sell them for what we sold it for. So.
God, it'd be a cold day in hell when I go and ask Steph for his opinion on what we should be buying in for stock.
If you ask a mechanic, if they had any say on what we had on the forecourt would be empty.
He just suggests something. Like, well, actually, oh, you should get. Well, actually, yeah, nothing's perfect.
And if any part exchange that comes across the bows, like, well, you don't want to buy this rubbish.
I'm surprised how little interest we've had in that A6. The 13
Oh,
plate one.
I've got something else to say, actually. But yeah, it is very surprising. It's ready. I said to them, the price is good. I said, well, we'll do the cam box doesn't need doing, but you pay the asking price to do the cam box. Yeah, that's the only car I've had on it for ages. Right then, what do we think? Oh, I've got to get the old one out first. Different, but might work. Oh, you bugger. Ah, there we go. Oh, right, so if these ones aren't screwing, oh, that one is. Yeah, that should do the trick, I reckon. So we need a bloody torque stick now. Did you smell?
Yeah, I got a schnauzer in there. There was no smell, but there was a bit of sort of like unquestionable sort of substance underneath it. Yeah.
Well, that's reassuring. It's loose. Somebody's been there before. Well, looks like we have to buy one. Bite the bullet and spend a tenner or fiver.
Oh, are those other ones just out of like something else?
Yeah, well they were VW, funny enough. At least that one was, I'm sure. Yeah, right, so that's definitely no good. Go to plan B. Pink silent salesman printer.
Well, at first I'm just going to reverse the trailer up. Well, I'm going to take that trailer off and go onto the big trailer, because when we get to the scrapyard with no wheels on it, they're going to have to forklift it off. But before I actually do that, let's find out if we actually have the locking wheel nut key, because otherwise we might go through all this effort of trying to get it on there, and if we haven't got a locking wheel nut key, then we're not saving the wheels, because that would mean having to go back to work and picking up quite an expensive like locking wheel nut braking set, because unfortunately it has got a locking wheel nut key on it, and as you can see from the condition of the inside of the vehicle, that might be a bit of a task to find it. So the locking wheel nut key isn't in the front, which means potentially it should be in the boot where it would normally be. But the other thing that's happened is, because it's got no battery. Oh, that is it. That's the. Look at that! Found it first time. I'm gonna disconnect the trailer, hook up the bigger trailer, and then try and get it in line with this, and then go from there. It's probably gonna be a lot of head scratching. Right, that should be the one in regards to it being lined up, but the next thing I need to account for is I need to get the ramps out. Oh, this is gonna be miserable. At the end of the day, as long as I can drag it on, it doesn't need to be like dead central. Oh, I just need to turn it a little bit more, because we're only going to Bridgewater, so we're not going far. That's why I always feel like I've got a bad back after using them. The next question is getting that up there. I don't think you and I are pushing that up there on, but I don't think. Yeah, the brakes are all stuck on, so that's why I'm going to need to winch it. Okay, well what I'll do then is right, jump pack. So we'll go and grab a jump pack from the storage container, and then we'll do like you said. Let's try this out first. Where is the winch? Wow. Does the winch actually work? How do you free spool? Like that. Ah, wow. Correct. So I had got it right. And nothing happened. As always, a bit like your headphones. When you put them away, they get tangled. That's showing my age, isn't it? Headphones don't have wires anymore. Am I going to crash into anything? Am I actually going to crash into anything, or have I still got space? Right.
must be close. I'd be shocked if it was.
Right, does it reach? Well, hey! Right, that's the negative. Now let's fire it up. Oh my god. All the sparks. Yay! Dashboard's lit up straight away. Right. Oh. That was short-lived. Needs some charge, the poor little thing. It's got hazard lights. Well, hey! Oh. Has it actually got any fuel? Yes. Now that I've got this far, might be about to find out that the winch doesn't work. Just press it either way and we'll find out. Yeah. Right, other way. Stop. Go back the other way. Right, stop. The winch is tangled. What's happened is it's probably been wound back in without any tension on it. And then it all just overlaps on itself. But I don't think this is gonna. Well, hey! But ignore that. It doesn't have any brakes, this thing, at all. Right. And now, the next thing we gotta hope is that the brakes free off on the Mini. So which way was in and which way was out? What I probably should do before I lose my wiring for the trailer. Why'd you stop? Just literally moving the trailer closer. But the Mini's brakes have locked on because it's been sat there for so long. Well, the handbrake's off, and I'd say is it in gear, but in gear is like stirring soup, so that makes no difference. We're gonna have to get a big old lump hammer and see if I can free these off. Let's see if this works. Block of wood. Oh, let some air out the tyre. The old way to do this was you used to hit the actual wheels or the drum brakes that used to be on cars, but seeing as we're supposed to be trying to save these wheels, and I don't have a lump hammer, this is the only hammer I could find. Only doing this in the hope that it's going to shock the brakes to let themselves free. Oh, that's annoying, I can't get to this. Well, I hope Joe didn't want this piece of wood for anything.
It's crucial.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's pivotal to the whole thing down here. Right, let's give this another go. It is moving, but the trailer's moving so much. What do I do here? Do I just carry on pushing it and do it? Might just go for it. My biggest question is it actually going to go up? Really do with that steering lock not being on. How strong is a Mini steering lock? As it currently stands, it's going to pull itself off. Right, it might not now. There's only one way to find out. Right, that's a load of slack in it. Ah, nice. Oh yeah, just kick that bottom part over. We should be a lot Oh, you're not got steel toe caps on. Don't do that. Oh. Nope, still got too much tension on it. One sec. This is proper sketch. I'm always wary of wires on a winch. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Oh, couldn't write it. Couldn't bloody write it. Right, out comes the cube again. Right, let's try again. Right, ignore the cables. Right. Well, it's coming. It's on. That was the hardest bit. Poor, he says. I need to have a lie down now. Right, the next thing we need to find, I say the next thing we need to find, is park the cars back up whilst I realise how unfit I am. Bearing in mind I didn't do bugger all then apart from press a button on a winch. Hopefully we can get enough power into this just to get that boot open. Yep. Well, here's one item we'll save. One mini headlight. Yeah, we'll keep that. A mini Paceman front grille. That could be worth some money. Oh, I just want to get in the boot. You know, I'm so lazy. I don't want to drag loads of stuff out. Ah, that might do it. Oh, hey! There's the other headlight. Oh, he's left it bolted on. Right, so that's two very good condition headlights. That's at least £100 for the pair of those. That's good. We'll have the engine cover because they sell for good money. We'll have the ECU. Oh, wow. Oh, well, I'd say I'd save the turbo, but that's not supposed to do that. It doesn't even spin. Oh, what we will save though, injectors. BMW injectors, always a good thing to save. These, if anyone's ever had to replace their injectors on a diesel, they'll know how blooming expensive they are. That looks hilarious. Just how I like it. Oh. If anyone would like a set of 3 wheels, because I can't get this one off. Oh, here you go. There we go. I probably should have gone the other way around. Goodbye to the Mini. Look, he's now going to just smash it straight into those. Now that we've dropped off the Mini Paceman at the scrapyard,
with no engine and no gearbox. Jason's guessed £300. I'm afraid to say we got £81.60. It's not a lot, is it? It really isn't a lot. I thought it'd at least have broken the £100 mark.
Yeah.
Especially when Matey Boy said, oh, wow, that's heavy. That usually means more, but apparently not. So, yeah, and we have got a few parts and stuff to sell from it. So, I reckon we're at least sort of £500 worth of parts that we can get rid of, which would be nice. And it's one less car that's blocking up the farm. So, I find it weird though that they don't want the V5. They've told us that we need to do the V5, and we still have the keys. They didn't want the keys either.
New sign going up. Look at that. It's going to be popping off. Right, so end of week. It's overtime for Toby now because we just finished the 100,000 subscriber watch giveaway. Congratulations, Andrew Jessup. If you haven't seen it already, we haven't reached out to you or whatever, or you haven't seen our messages, you've won a very nice Tudor watch. Looks like it was quite busy while we were in there just chatting rubbish and doing a live stream. We'll put a link to the live stream below because I just answered a lot of questions. You might find it's like a little bonus Q&A video. Dan was meant to have had that loaded because it's going to Bowen's garage on Monday morning first thing, but maybe he'll come in early or he's forgotten, which is probably quite likely. Or he's helping out Jason because we've sold one car of the day. The Citroen C4 Picasso is gone. There's a Mazda out for... I'm getting tugged about by tugboat. And the SL350 was out a minute ago. Someone may have been looking at that. I think Jason's coming in for some viewings tomorrow, so it's starting to really pick up and it's really good. Sold a few cars through the Carsport for More trade platform as well now. So if you are looking to sell your car, you can go to carsportformore.com, input your information, we'll give you a price. And if you're happy with it, either I'll be buying it or we'll put it onto our trade platform where if you're a car dealer, you can buy it. And you get access to the cars that I get offered all the time and I can't buy them because I literally don't have enough money. Or I'm sure you'll say, you know, deep pockets, short arms, whatever, you know, joke you want to make. Unfortunately, I can't buy them all. I'd love to. But this way we can share the love. If you're a dealer, go to carsportformore.com/trade and you can sign up for a trade buyer's account. It's completely free, by the way. So that's that. We've had a new sign this week. Looks very nice. What else has happened? We went and saw Mr. Mike Brewer earlier in the week. And next week, he may be coming to us. But I've got another busy week because I'm away doing something on the Tuesday. We're away filming on the Thursday, Friday. So it might not happen. It might be the week after. Tugboat's chewing up pieces of my fence. That's it. So best car bought, best car sold. I honestly can't remember. What have we bought? I don't know if we bought that much this week. Oh, I've bought a Jaguar F-Base at auction that we'll have to pick up Monday. So if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe because then you'll get notified when you see that. And Monday we'll be going down and picking that up. We'll probably do a separate video on it. So I don't know if that's the best car bought, but we're just going to say that. And best car sold, the car that I'm happy to have sold is the C4 Picasso that's gone out today because it's been hanging around like a bad smell. Nothing wrong with it, it's a lovely car, but just wasn't getting much interest, and now it's done and dusted and gone. Biggest headaches being the cold that I've had, which is why my voice keeps breaking a little bit. But I think that'll be cleared by next week. And that is it. So, yeah, by the time you're watching this, our BMW 330D is on the Feel Good Competitions raffle website. So feelgoodcompetitions.com. You could win that for just £2. But if you want to buy a few tickets to increase your odds, then buy 10 tickets, which costs you 20 quid. I'll give you 5 for free. Yeah, it's a really, really nice car. Really fast, really economic. Get involved. That is it for this week then. So all the usual stuff. Like and subscribe. for every new subscriber, I give Tugboat a treat. So by next week, be a very big boy. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see. See what I mean about the voice breaking? I'm very ill. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye bye.